Georgia and Ole Miss is the cap game, the capper, if you will, on New Year's night, 8 p.m. Eastern, kickoff in the Sugar Bowl. Game already happened once this year. Georgia has opened as a 7.5-point favorite. The total's 55.5. Stands to reason. I think this final, what was it, Jesse, like 41-35 or something like that last time they played. This right here, now this would be the shot at Lane Kiffin. You want to make Lane Kiffin curl up in the fetal position in a corner. Go beat the team he wasn't able to beat despite the fact that he had a 2-possession lead in the second half earlier this year without him. Do that. In the state that he now resides in, no less, in the Superdome. The season ended here for Georgia last year. Gunnar Stockton, remember, he was starting. Carson Beck got hurt, and they go down there. They played Notre Dame, and Notre Dame beat them. So how does it end? Does it end here this year? It will for someone. Georgia sort of made an emphatic statement last time we saw them, and now they've gone dark because they earned a first-round bye. So you didn't see them yesterday or Friday. And so Georgia just emphatically wraps a bow on the regular season. They win the SEC championship game. They're playing their best ball of the season, and then just dark. Is that where they pick up, right where they left off? Because Georgia's an extremely dangerous team. And myself, I'm including me in what I'm about to say, folks just aren't talking about them enough. It's been about Ohio State or maybe Indiana. I don't know how this works. I don't know how Kirby Smart and Georgia get overlooked. How in the world does the world come to that? But I'm part of the problem here. So I'm trying to talk about them now. Pass rush came on very, very effectively late in the year. They're versatile. They can beat you many different ways. They can outscore you. They can out-physical you. Nobody cut the head off the snake. Several had shots. No one cut the head off the snake, and I think they've gotten everything they could possibly have hoped to get out of this team in terms of the level they're playing at. Now they got to go win the games. That's the potential. That's still unrealized. They limit quarterback run. It just takes a high level of precision to beat them. So if you turn that in, Georgia's beatable, but they're not beating themselves. Hey guys, do me one favor. Check and see if you're subscribed to the channel. If you are, great. If you're not, it's that easy. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't sign you up for anything. It just helps us do the show this way forever. All right, back to the clip. It's a very mature team. It's a very player-led team. All the things that you would want to say about a team. Ole Miss, however, already played them in Athens, and they lost. They forced Georgia to have a career day, and it just so happens Georgia had a career day. Stockton was 26 of 31 that day for 289. He ran the ball 59 yards. He had 5 total touchdowns. He needed them. Georgia needed every bit of that. They outrushed Ole Miss 221 to 88. Tight ends were huge in that game for Georgia. 9 catches for 85 yards and 3 touchdowns. But remember, this was Trinidad Chambliss' first SEC road start. So he's come a long way. This team's come a long way. They showed you yesterday they can move on without skipping a beat without Lane Kiffin. They took it personal to be able to prove that. It's a neutral venue now. He's got experience. I'm excited to see what the difference is because I think Georgia's a better team than Ole Miss saw earlier this year. So both of them are better in the aggregate, I think, than they were when they played each other. Explosive plays are so big here because Ole Miss is top 3 offensively in the country in recording them, and Georgia is top 10 defensively in preventing them. So we could have a classic on our hands there. Could have an absolute classic in the Sugar Bowl there to wrap the quarterfinal New Year's Day offering. These lines are already available at FanDuel, by the way. Georgia is a 7.5-point favorite. If you feel good about it, go ahead and bet it. If you think Oregon is going to run it up, if you think Texas Tech is about to make a statement, you can go bet it at FanDuel. If you have no interest in betting and you're just going to check out, if you want to go check out what the lines are, you can do that as well. I just have good news for you. You can get a profit boost on any of your college football playoff futures bets there. You can do that right now, or you can wait 2 hours, or you can do it tomorrow morning or day after tomorrow. That's fine. I'm just trying to get you a little more bang for your buck. Courtesy of FanDuel, I technically don't have the power to do it by myself. They're the exclusive odds provider of the show, and we appreciate them.